You're watching This Week in Fish and Wildlife.
Thursday morning, time once again for This Week in Fish and Wildlife. Once again, we're out on the road, this time with Sergeant Matt Wemple. We're talking about hunting seasons already ongoing, but there's some things that we need to talk about specifically. Let's just jump right in. Some of those hunting districts that people have been used to, not so much anymore. Big changes there.
That's right, Chet. So the biggest thing this year I could encourage people to do is take a good deep dive into the regulations. The regulations can be found online on our website. You can pull them up on your phone and read them if you want to do that. You can also get a paper copy at our office or at any of the sporting goods stores for the most part. But take a deep dive, look at the hunting districts you plan to hunt in this year. Make sure that you're tracking which number it is, because some of the district boundaries have changed. Some hunting districts have gone away altogether. And so we're looking at a different map landscape as far as hunting districts go this year. And that includes Region 3.
Some of the things that we talk about, that the regulation book has so many great things in it. One of the things that you and I haven't had a chance to talk about a lot is that hunting times. When can you actually fire that weapon?
That's a good question, right? So it's a common violation we do see every year is people shooting too early or shooting too late. You need to go to the last page in the hunting regulations. That has your sunrise, sunset tables for the entire state. There's 4 different zones. Make sure you pick the right zone for the county you're hunting in, because Montana's a big state, obviously. From east to west, sunrises and sets at a lot of different times. So make sure that you cannot shoot a half hour before sunrise time until then. A half hour before sunrise, you're legal to shoot. And a half hour after sunrise is when it ends. Now, it's different for waterfowl hunting. Waterfowl hunting, half hour before sunrise time, and then it ends at sunset time. So that's a different rule, and the history behind that is to mitigate wounding loss, which was quite common with waterfowl shot near at dark. So make sure people understand the difference there too is important.
The other thing that I know crops up from time to time, unfortunately too often, is private land. Where can I go? Those kind of things. If you're going to use someone's private land, talk to them, I would think. Absolutely,
yeah. Most important thing to do, get permission first, no matter what the situation is. Private landowners are a key component of our wildlife management model in Montana and in the West. And having those good relationships, keeping good relationships, goes a long way towards ensuring people can get access. Even though it's difficult, it's still available and it's still there. And so it's very important to go knock on the door, ask permission. Don't wait till the day of hunting season or the night before. Landowners kind of get a little crotchety when that happens. But I would say start building those relationships early. Or if you run into a situation where you're on some private land or public land you have permission to be on, or legal public access, and you shoot an animal, it runs on a private where you don't have access, don't go onto that land to retrieve that animal or to follow up on it until you get permission from that private landowner. If there's a situation where the landowner is not wanting to give you permission to do that, please call us. We, 9 times out of 10, can usually work through that and get you access to go take care of the rest of that hunt.
And remember, this is their land, and they have equipment and buildings, and they're out there, and they have their livestock or whatever is out there. Be respectful of that, I would think, as well.
Absolutely, absolutely. There's been a lot of hunting access lost due to carelessness on the part of a very few people. We've had a large amount of block management pulled out in the past due to damage to farm equipment, damage to roads, damage to fences, things like that. So it's, you treat it like you'd want your property to be treated. And it's very important to understand that as hunters, you are required, when you are hunting, you are required to know where you are, regardless of the signage, regardless of, your permission status. You have to have permission to be there, and you have to know where you are. There's a lot of great technology out there today, like onX Maps, that really helps hunters make sure they stay good situational awareness of which side of the fence they're on and who owns that land, be it public or private. It's very, very important to understand that. And if we get a case of trespass where a hunter did not have permission to be there, we're going to be looking at, how did you know where you were or not know where you were? Important thing to understand there.
Safety, always something that should be talked about when you head out there.
Absolutely. Thankfully, it doesn't happen often, but it does happen where hunters accidentally discharge a firearm, negligently discharge a firearm, and injure or kill their hunting partner. Probably the most dangerous place when it comes to hunting and firearms is at the truck before you leave to go in the field for the day. When firearms are being taken in and out of vehicles, it's very good for people to have good situational awareness of where those muzzles are pointed, and go over those basic rules of firearms handling safety. Treat every gun as if it was loaded. Finger off the trigger till you're ready to shoot. Always be aware of your target and beyond. Never point your gun at anything you don't intend to kill. If you follow those rules, you should be safe a great majority of the time.
That lends itself into the reality too, is you're not going to be the only one out there. This is a very popular activity in the state of Montana, not only for Montanans, but folks coming from elsewhere. Keep that in mind as you head out there, I would think would be valuable as well.
Absolutely. One more thing on that safety is make sure during a big game season, you're wearing hunter orange. Every hunter's required to wear 400 square inches of orange on their person. And when you're afield, we've got a lot more folks out there these days. You're going to get to a trailhead. There may 3 or 4, 5, maybe 10 cars parked there. Always good to just practice good field etiquette, be civil towards one another. And, we have seen it happen recently where people do get in verbal, even physical altercations at trailheads, at campgrounds, things of that nature. So we encourage everyone to just hunt politely and be mindful of other folks out there trying to have the same experience.
The reality is, Matt, you and I have been chatting here for a couple of minutes, and a lot of the stuff that you're talking about, just simple common sense.
Absolutely.
There you go. Again, Sergeant Matt Wempel joining us this morning, talking about the things to keep in mind as you head out for your hunt this year. Matt, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And that is This Week in Fish and Wildlife.
You've been watching This Week in Fish and Wildlife.